Hello and welcome to another Magic the Gathering video. So yesterday saw the release of the Masters 25 set. So this is a, as I like to call it, an aggregate set from the last 25 years of Magic's history. So the cards are pulled from the various sets that have been released. They have watermarks on them indicating from whence they came. And we're going to open up 3 packs of these. As you probably know from watching other videos when I've opened these sort of sets, I don't open a ton of these. The original Modern Masters was the first time I'd actually opened a whole booster box. But you know, these things are pretty expensive for what they are. So based on that, I thought it'd be fun to add a twist to this. So at the moment in Nova Scotia, and I don't know how this is in the rest of Canada, these packs, the Masters 25 packs, are going to set you back probably around $15 all in. You know, that's with tax in. Also, over on the other side of the screen here, on the right hand side, we have the Dollarama equivalent. So these are 15 card packs of cards that are pulled from throughout Magic's history. I've opened a number of these both on and off channel. They're quite an interesting way of doing like Chaos Sealed or Chaos Draft. You're not going to get anything super expensive in here. They have started with these packs in the last couple of years. You get a rare in them now, and but like I said, they potentially could be a card from anywhere in those 25 years. Although saying that, I don't think I've ever opened any of these repacks where there's been anything from Alpha. Certainly I think I've opened some revised stuff, and there might have even been a beta card one time, like a really cheap one. But obviously they're pulling these from bulk, because out there in Magic Land there is a massive supply of bulk cards which come in from all sorts of sources, from just the draft chaff, as I think people like to call it, and various other places. So these end up in these sort of repacks that you see in the Dollarama store, and these are $1.50 before tax, so 10 times difference on this roughly. So we're gonna just open these for a bit of fun. Hopefully we'll pull something cool from the Masters 25. If we don't, we can always have a laugh with the Dollarama repacks. That's the way I figure it. So let's open these up. I've not paid a lot of attention to the spoilers with this, so I'm just going in blind here. I know Jace is in the set. Probably that's about all I know. Okay, so first up we have Hordling Outburst, and on here you can see there's the watermark I think I mentioned. So like each of these cards should have a watermark on it, signifying the set from whence it came. There is also this set icon which is unique to this particular set. Cloud Shift is in here. Timberpack Wolf. Accumulated Knowledge. Arbor Elf. Chandra's Outrage. Noel's Spellbomb. Bloodhunter Bat. Counterspells in here. Griffin Protector. Enthralling Victor. So we're now moving on to our uncommons. It's a bit difficult to see maybe on camera, but there's definitely a colour change there on the set logo. Genju of the Falls, Ravenous Chupacabra, and our rare is Mikokoro, Center of the Sea. It's a legendary land. You tap, add colorless to your mana pool, and for 2 generic, tap, each player draws a card. Oh yeah, the other thing is each one of these packs contains a foil. So our foil is borrowing 100,000 arrows, 2 and a blue. It's a common, it's a sorcery. Draw a card for each tapped creature target opponent controls. And our token is an angel token, 4/4 with flying. So a pretty cool land in our first pack. I suspect we'll see quite a bit of commander fodder in here. Okay, so return flanks, Baldovian Horde. Is that alliances, I think? Retraction Helix. Cultivates in the set. Sift. Primal Clay. Vessel of Nascency. Skirk Commando. Pacifism. From Mirage originally. So I think these actually refer to the set that they were very first printed in. So Pacifism has been around for a long time. Mirage being the first sort of proper block really that was designed to be a block. Phyrexian Ghoul, Broodhatch Nantuko. Moving, that's our first uncommon. Then we've got Red Elemental Blast. Looks like, yep, new artwork on that. Swords to Plowshares. That's two pretty cool cards there. And our rare is excellent. We have a Rishardan Port. Tap, add colorless to your mana pool. 1 generic. Tap. Tap target land. So our second non-basic land. Timberpack Wolf is our foil. The 1 and a green creature wolf, 2/2, it's at common. Timberpack Wolf gets +1/+1 for each other creature you control named Timberpack Wolf. And we have a morph creature token. I actually have absolutely no idea on the prices on these cards, but I'm pretty pleased with those first 2 packs. So, another cloud shift there. Urg Raiders. Hordling Outburst. Presence of Gondis in the set. Shoreline Ranger. Woolly Loxodon. Twisted Abomination. Jackal Pups in here. Another Sift. Another Primal Clay. Okay, so we have another non-basic land here at uncommon. Zoetic Cavern. Tap, add colorless to your mana pool, morph for 2. You may cast this card face down as a 2/2 creature for 3. Turn it face up any time for its morph cost. Zombify. Murder of Crows, and our rare is Vindicate. Okay, cool. So Vindicate, 1 white black sorcery, destroy target permanent. And we have a foil lull. That's really cool artwork on there. Someone had told me in the comments that you can see the foiling really good in the lighting, so let's just give you a chance to see that. So 1 and a green, instant, prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn. It's at common, and it has a cycling of 2 on it. So for 2, discard this card, draw a card, and we have a Kobolds of Kirkeep as our token. Actually, just as an aside, I wonder where I did we have this actually. It's coincidence. It's at home in a Prosh commander deck. Okay, so now we get on to the value cards. So I'm sure this is what everybody's been waiting for. So we'll see what we pull on these in these ones. I'm sure not quite as illustrious as some of the lands there, but anyway, it's always fun opening these up. You're never quite sure what you're going to get. Okay, so we have an Aeronaut Admiral, it's uncommon, a common Duty Bound Dead, a Processor Assault, that's an uncommon, Goblin Medics from way back, original card frame there, Skittering Crustacean from one of the Conspiracy sets, Undo Rising, another uncommon, Grim Strider, another uncommon, Druid's Deliverance, common, a Ruination Worm, also common. Our rare is Glare of Subdual, 2 green white enchantment, tap and untap creature you control, tap target artifact or creature. We've got a Disdainful Stray, that's a common, Unruly Mob, another common. Oh wow, way back to alliances, Gorilla Berserkers, 3 green 2/3 summon gorillas with trample rampage for 2, cannot be blocked by fewer than 3 creatures. Farbog Revenant, common, and another uncommon, Seraph of the Suns. So our uncommon ratio pretty high in those packs. As it says, I think you saw on the pack, you get 1 rare and then basically you're at the mercy of they do tend to find the number of uncommons does gravitate around 3, which is what you'd find in a normal pack, but as you saw there, that can vary a little bit. Okay, so we have Deathless Behemoth, it's uncommon, Trial of Solidarity, oh wow, Gorilla Berserkers, bit of lack of randomization here, Blood Mad Vampire. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to keep twisting this around and it's going to go the other way. Disdainful Stroke. Oh, cool. We have a legendary creature in our rare slot. Mundai Ambush Leader, 2 red white, legendary creature core ally. It's a 3/4 with haste and rally. Whenever Mundai Ambush Leader or another ally enters the battlefield under your control, you may look at the top 4 cards of your library. If you do, reveal any number of ally cards from among them, and put those cards on top of your library in any order, and the rest on the bottom in any order. Cool, ally tribal. So you have to go. Actually, one thing I was going to say, the new series I'm going to be doing, Commander Fodder. This was one approach I was going to use on it, apart from doing sealed pack, was to go through these premium packs until I hit a legendary and use that. So that's going to definitely be a future episode with Mundai Ambush Leader. We have Force Away and a War Falcon, so both those are common. Gurmug Gurmug Drowner, Salvage Scuttler, a Divination. So the Salvage Scuttler was a common. We have a Cinder Elemental. I can't really see. Yeah, that's an uncommon. And a Duty Bound Dead, an Aeronaut Admiral, and a Glint Sleeve Artisan. Just put that rare to the top so I don't forget. Okay, our last pack. Okay, Storm Blood Berserker. So uncommon, Grotesque Mutation, Audacious Infiltrator, Razor Tip Whip, a few commons here, Tandem Tactics, Alms of the Vein, okay, Caught in the Brights, Nav Squad Commandos, Kraken Hatchling, so this pack's pretty different. And our rare is Hellrider. 2/2 red, creature devil with haste. It's a 3/3. Whenever a creature you control attacks, Hellrider deals 1 damage to defending player. Disdainful Stroke. Another common. Survive the Night. Also common. Oh, another Gorilla Berserker. So this is the third one from Alliances. Rising Miasma, and Occultist Staff. So there we have it. It's pretty cool pack, pulls in both packs actually. I think that probably could have planned that better. So yeah, so just to recap, in our original boosters, which is probably what this is really all about, the Magic Masters 25, we had a Vindicator rare in the last pack we opened. Previous to that, Rishardan Port there, and oops, that one was Miko Koro as well. So some very nice pulls there, and in our budget equivalent, with a bit of non-randomisation going on there. I'm going to have to complain to Presstine about this, I think. So we had a Hellrider, a Mundai Ambush Leader, most definitely Commander fodder, and there's another Gorilla Berserkers. Where did it go? We pulled it fairly early. Oh, there we go. The Glare of Subdual. I think that is. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did opening those. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.